The controversial painting on Capitol Hill depicting a police officer as a pig has been permanently removed. The architect of the Capitol, which oversees maintenance of the Capitol, decided that the painting violated its rules, because one of the really important rules happens to be that there shouldn't be any pieces of art in the building that reflect contemporary political controversy. And, you know, I'd say this one kind of did. But now, the congressman who hung that painting, he's actually firing back, calling the removal, quote, an act of shameful, retroactive, vigilante censorship, and it will now be in his office. The congressman is also vowing to fight the Capitol's decision. Mason Weaver, a former Black Panther, joins me right now with his thoughts on all this. Mason, I know you were a Black Panther at one point. I know you hadn't been a fan of the police during those days, but tell me what you think of this whole controversy right now and the fact that this guy wants it back in his office.
Well, the reason he wants it back in his office and the reason he wants it on the wall is that he believes that police are pigs. Understand what you're dealing with, folks. He is saying to the people he represents, the police is your enemy. It's a deflection because the real enemy is him. You look around your neighborhood. What has he done for your neighborhood in St. Louis? What has he done for any neighborhood? What has the Congressional Black Caucus, I call them the Congressional Black Communist Party, done for any neighborhood they represent? So the reason he is fighting for this is that he wants to portray police as the enemy, to keep people's minds on the fact that he's the enemy.
You know, you and I have talked about this before. It's something that Donald Trump actually basically got to in a speech, rather not a speech, a tweet, shall I say. Those are the new speeches these days. The other day. And he was saying, like, you know, look, we can use a little help in the inner cities. This guy should be working for his district. This guy should be working to improve things instead of, you know, creating this kind of controversy. You have said to me previously many times that you feel as though many Democratic lawmakers that are doing this kind of race baiting, if you would, are doing it because they are trying to keep people down. They're trying to basically keep their constituency thinking that they need them. And the more they need them, then the more they have a shot of getting voted back into office?
Amen. That's the only way they can get voted back into office. You're asking these guys to bring prosperity to their neighborhoods when they are issuing out grants and food stamps. They will lose their population. They'll lose their power. You're asking Clay, you're asking Lewis to put up a program that will bring prosperity. They are the poverty pimps. They cannot afford prosperity. They will never do that.
I mean, those are strong words, but, you know, you call it like it is, Mason.
It's not strong. I'm being nice because I'm on your program. I'm being nice today.
Well, thank you for cleaning it up for me, but, you know, poverty pimps.
What do you mean?
It's sad to think. I mean, shouldn't they want what's best for their constituents? Don't they want to see people get out of poverty? Why give them a handout when you can give them a job?
Does a drug dealer want the community off of drugs? No. You're talking about a situation for 50 years now. They have protested and demonstrated. When I protested at Berkeley, I was protesting and demonstrating for the right to be an American citizen, for the right to vote, for the right to go into business and get a loan, for the right to live where I want to live. They fought Democrats. All these black leaders fought Democrats. Bull Connors, Democrat. And then they turn and join the Democrat. That's what it's like. It's like an abusive woman being beaten by her husband. And when the police come, she gets up and fights the police.
Wow.
These clowns are fighting for more poverty in your community. Until we stand up and say it, they're going to keep doing it. So we, the black community, are standing up. Black men are standing up saying, we have had enough. Enough being lied to. Enough had these gang prep schools. They have done nothing. So Congressman Clay in St. Louis and his daddy before him have simply brought in more misery, more poverty, more drugs, more gangs. That's all they've ever done, and that's what you're going to get in the future from them. I'm still being nice, though.
Mason Weaver, telling it like it is in his nice way. Thank you, sir.